Oh hey, welcome to the channel. If you're either brand new here or you're returning for the first time in a little while, let me just tell you guys real quick who we are and what we are. We are thriftaholics on this channel. We do a lot of Goodwills and Goodwill bins, but on today's episode we're gonna do something new for the first time that we've never done on this channel, and that's get into some Amazon returns. There's a lot of money to be made in this, so make sure you stick around for that. And make sure you subscribe if you're into anything like that, reselling, thrifting, you know. We'd really like to help to get to 20,000 subs, and if we keep moving at this rate, you guys can help us get there now. Also, we just moved cross country back to my hometown, and the house that we moved into needs major renovations. So in some ways, this channel, this vlog has kind of turned into a little bit of a home renovation thing. There's a lot more of that to come real soon, so make sure you subscribe for that also. Now, one more thing that I have to say before we get into today's episode. There's been some really bad weather in Kentucky where I live and Tennessee where we're visiting now, and we just endured some pretty serious tornadoes and stuff like that. So I want to say two things. First of all, if any of you were affected by any of that, I hope you and your families are okay or in a position to recover. I haven't seen weather like this in a long time because I've lived away from this part of the country for 10, 12 years now. But in addition to that, I also want to say a huge thank you. It's almost overwhelming how many people reached out, both on social media, our Discord, which you can go join, link below if you haven't already. Just any way I can be reached on the internet. I had dozens of people reach out and make sure that Hannah and I were okay and that our videos were still going to be coming. So thank you so much for that love, guys. It's overwhelming. I don't know what else to say about it. My Twitter and my Instagram and my Discord's been dinging all day. People just making sure we didn't get hit, and we didn't, and we're good. So stick around for some reselling, for some thrifting, and hopefully no more tornadoes. Who's in here bothering me? You bothering me? Oh hey, welcome back to the channel. We've been getting a lot of comments from some of you guys that there are these stores in these cities that we've been traveling around to called Gimme 5. Turns out our hometown has one, and we're here at open on their restocking day. Now this store is like a Amazon returns, though we have been in here off camera. They had some like Walmart returns and stuff too, so just a general return store. Today, everything is $5, period. No questions asked. Tomorrow they're also $5, but if you come out back throughout the week, they're like $1 less each day, something like that. But we're here for the new goods today, so stick around. There's a line, I'd say of about, I don't know, 30 people conservatively. I gotta get this biscuit down first though. And honestly, I'd had a bit of a coffee problem, a little bit of an addiction problem, and I kicked it. But all this moving and extra going, I think I might be a coffee guy again. Thus is life. That shouldn't sit on camera.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Gimme 5. Just to let you know, there is one treasure chest out there. That treasure chest is worth $100 today. We ask that you do not, I repeat, or a box. I know we've got a lot of bins on the floor today. Please, there's a little bit of a space back here on the side over here by the door that you came in to open your items. Do not open boxes and bags around the bin. Open boxes and bags around the bin. Make sure you go over, step over here to the sides.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
So I definitely know that there are some gaming related things in here, some like mouse pads and gaming pads, but I did not expect this. Dallas is gonna be pumped.
So much in here. Overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming.
There's so many things in these bins that I'm like, I don't need this, but maybe I should find a reason to need it because it's cool. But cat toys, some lemon and limes, you know, it's a bunch of stuff here.
Okay, so there's a lot of rules that we've had to pick up on. These IKEA bags are not ours. They have them in store. You're allowed 2 per person. And just, there's a lot. I kind of feel bad for not filming more, but it's so crazy and so fast paced. There's so many people here. There's probably an average of about 2 bins per person. So everyone kind of crowds in and grabs a couple bins, and you gotta get what you get in the first hour. But you're not allowed to open boxes and go through stuff over the bins. You have to come over here to these side areas to do it. So that's what we're doing now. And honestly, I kind of feel bad about it because there's probably still good stuff to be dug through. But you can only put so much in an IKEA bag. So $5 a day, yay or nay?
Ooh.
Is it used? Is it not? So I guess we're gonna go through some of these boxes. I picked up a few boxes that said stuff on them that maybe I was interested in. But then there's plenty of them that just aren't labeled, so like I gotta grab them and see what's in them. That's a motorcycle seat.
Is that good?
No, I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Some of the labels I just don't even know. So there's gonna be a bunch of go backs, but I did get a hose for grannies, which is great because these are not cheap hoses. They kind of expand and get longer when they fill with the water pressure. Hanging rakes and stuff on at home. I don't know though, it's kind of cheap. We'll see. We just got a bunch of bags to go through, and I've seen a bunch of people find Pokemon cards, and I don't know, and the ones they found are fake. I don't know if the ones we found are fake or not because we haven't opened them up. Some sort of artsy set.
Oh, scrapbooking stuff.
Totally. Christmas scrapbooking stuff specifically.
My sister would like that, but...
Well, she needs to get on down here. Did you say there's one of these outside your hometown?
Yeah, there's one 30 minutes away.
Alright, we're just gonna keep going through stuff. Broken. Some sort of broken dishware. Ooh, and it's leaking on me.
Ew, it smells weird.
I don't know what it is. I fear there's gonna be a lot of that. Headphone desk mount. I don't really need it. It's just gonna stick out and I'm gonna trip on it. I'm gonna think about it. There's a lot of this stuff that's not really quite $5 worth. Super cheap. Chinese webcam. Some of this I didn't even know what it was. Like there's no label, right? So I'm sitting there looking at it, thinking, should I get this? Should I not? You gotta bring it over here and open it and see what it is. It's like a dishcloth or something. I don't even know. There's gonna be a lot of that. Okay. I don't remember grabbing that, but all right.
Something straight fell into my bag without even trying.
Now this, I'm not exactly sure how much these are worth, but I know when they came out, and this is the name brand one. When they came out, they were expensive, and I think upwards of a couple $100. I don't know that for sure, but we're gonna look. Probably, maybe more like 80 or something, but they're little bitty lights. LumaCube 2.0. And it's actually pretty usable for camera stuff. People like to attach them to GoPros and stuff, so that's cool. Definitely getting that. Oh, and then stickers, which I thought might be cool for the antique mall. They're like, what are they? And then are they worth $5? And this is just miscellaneous. Elmo, Instagram. I don't know that that's worth $5. You don't think so?
Nah. I saw a few packs of stickers. I just didn't feel like it was worth $5.
No?
They'll be here on $1 day, I think.
I always wanted one of these.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of like a measurement. These are just dented, I guess. It's a water bottle, but for hella water. I guess the question is it BPA free? It claims to be BPA free. I grabbed 2. You don't want one of these, do you?
No.
I do, but I don't know if I like the perp. Do we like the perp or do we like the clear?
Oh, definitely the purple.
Well, yeah, for you. That's why I grabbed 2, his and hers.
Oh, it's got pink top.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the perp. This says a bunch of silly stuff on it. We'll probably go with the purple one. I've always wanted one. Okay, these are Nerf rival masks. And I need to scan them to see if they're worth it because I really don't know. Jug of something. A fancy hammock. I mean, I don't need it, but I just kept grabbing stuff. Oh, my friend from high school, Sam, handed me this. It's a Wii controller. It's aftermarket. We'll look at it though. Some more stickers. I'm really just concerned with what they are. It's the same pack. I think we're gonna leave this kind of thing, and that's definitely $1 type stuff. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people here wanting that, you know? I think I gotta get that. That's the whole series of Picard on DVD, and then a Star Trek movie or two. Oh, it's Discovery Season 1, Discovery Season 2, and Picard Season 1 for $5. It's not Blu-ray, but that's all right. That's worth. We're getting that for sure. Okay. I don't know. Then just another box. It says gift box, and there were actually like 100 of these, and I figured I'd get one. Okay. What does that mean, gift box? I guess I should have left it wrapped. It's belt clip case. It's just the phone case stuff. Don't need. Next box. Garage light LED. I mean, I'm looking for LED solutions for our workshop, so I grabbed this just in case.
Note to self. Bring scissors.
I didn't think it would be appropriate to wear my work belt in here like I do the bins, because it's not really the same gig. Oh, baby. It's not.
Interesting.
I think we'll be buying those. That's gonna go in the buy bag. Okay, I don't know how to explain this next thing to you. We're gonna have to sit here together and look this up. Not one, not two, but I think there might be some in another bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 copies of Windows. 10 and 10 Pro. And I really don't know what their value is, but I'm certain it's going to be enough to be worth $5. I'm thinking at very least they're going to be worth like $50, but I'm hoping for like more. I'm going to make a bag here of absolute gifts. I knew as soon as I saw it. Okay. Now here's a pack of Pokemon cards, and they're not Korean. I believe that's Japanese. Japanese set of cards. Well, yeah. It's the fonts for Pokemon cards, even in other languages, is so funny. I have a very easy time. Oh, yeah, it's Japanese. I was totally right. You got a pack of Pokemon cards too, didn't you?
I did.
Dig those out. Let me see them. Were they English? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. They're probably, these are fake.
Oh.
But I still want them.
Do you need them?
I mean, no, I don't need them, but we can open them and look. Someone else, my buddy over here, found a whole like box full of them.
You look at them?
Huh? No, they're fake too. These, I got some real Japanese ones and then fake English ones. All right, camera's about to die, so we're gonna run through everything we got real quick, but then we're gonna go home and play with some of it. I bought this here chandelier light fixture. Probably one of my finds of the day, at least for usefulness for the house. Come here and check this out. There's so much to talk about. Windows, operating system, thumb drives, fiber optic HDMI cable, so you get a little bit of extra distance out of this. Normally HDMI only goes 15 feet. This is actually like 15 meters because it transfers over light rather than regular cable. A leash for the dog at home. I've been walking it every day since we moved back and it's been enjoying it. Water-powered flossing device. Star Trek DVDs, crazy good deal. Something I might actually keep to use, but I should sell. It's probably like $50 easy, but I always wanted one when they came out, and they're pretty fun to play with. Is that for the cats?
Yeah.
A wireless Switch controller that might just be crap, but we grabbed it. What even is this? Oh, 2 Nerf rival masks. There's tons of blue ones on eBay that sell for $20. I didn't even see the red one sold by itself or any listings or nothing, so I'm hoping that's kind of rare. I don't know for sure. And the GoPro died, but we're not done because I also got a Beyblade, which is pretty awesome. Sometimes these can actually be really valuable. I have some at home that are sealed like this that are, but I kind of collect that stuff, so it doesn't really matter. And then this is just a water hose for the house. So we'll go home and probably put this hose up and maybe a chandelier. What do you even call that? Just a light fixture? It's not a chandelier, really. Unless you want it to be. I could put some crazy RGB bulbs on there. We're back at Gimme 5 for day 2. I'm nowhere near as long of the line as yesterday, but yesterday was 150 bid day, today's 30, so see how it goes.
Time to go.
I didn't expect to find anything crazy today. Hannah finds a Rode microphone. What the heck? And it's unopened. It's sealed. It's not returned. It's brand new.
I thought it was just like for the clip or something. I thought it was being punked.
I've been paying way too much money for these for way too many years. You just find one for $5.
Jesus.
Have you found anything good yet?
I'm looking for a lot of cleaning supplies. I have found 3 bottles of face wash.
Really?
I literally just bought face wash like 2 days ago, and it cost me like $14. So I'm a little salty about it.
Well, the only thing I found a bunch of I found a bunch of silly stuff, but the best thing I probably found is Super Nintendo cables.
Oh, wow.
Okay, James, what is your best find?
Best find probably Kryptonite lock.
Nice. You gonna use that for yourself?
I haven't decided yet because I could sell this and buy a couple cheap ones that I don't care about, so I might just do that.
The best thing I think that we got was we found not one. I don't know if I showed you, James, but we ended up finding a second one of those microphones, which is crazy. Just nutso. One microphone, 2 microphones. I mean, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Solid.
And a friend of mine from high school, Sam. Hey, Sam, don't. Thief or no thieving. What is the door?
Swiper no
Swiper no swiping. My friend from high school, Sam. Hey, Sam, found the wireless ones here once that I have that we use. So that's a crazy
Those are
find.
expensive.
Yeah, those are like 300 bones. I also found some knockoff Lego, some anime figures going for like 50 bucks. Hannah found this car camera.
Surprisingly expensive.
Yeah, like
It's like
60,
$100.
60 to 100. Crazy town. A plastic bag sealer that's way cheaper than the one we left back in Phoenix, but I hope it kind of works. And then another water hose for the house. So, dope. We two water hoses in 2 days. I've been trying really hard to perfect the perfect mini pencil, and this is a Papermate Twisty lead pencil, and I had some custom made plunger pencils and I ordered some that came this size, but I think I'm really close, except for the fact that this clip doesn't really hold tight. This is like 3 different pencils put together. I mean, it clips on my paper pretty tight, but like if I want to clip it in here, this is too thin, it doesn't really stay well. You know it's gonna come out. All right, where do we park? Way back here, I think. Normally I have a little plunger pencil that Velcros to the back of my checklist book. Mini trash can, scrub stick, wall hanger. We still need degreaser, but where did my pencil go? And it's also, this is, I don't know if this makes me crazy or awesome, but everything Velcros together. That's why I had a Velcro pencil and I had a Velcro marker, but I've started carrying my marker in my hat because I'm an adult now. Get that screw gun too. When was the last time you saw this much room in here?
In a while.
That's what I just did.
Looks good.
Did you even know you had that? Milk glass chandelier?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Brother Tim and Jana gave it to me.
Oh, did they really? Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't. I had to find it out.
Oh, I knew that was there.
Well, we found it.
Okay.
What, did you see all this? Do you like it?
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
do anything different?
Right, right.
Are you cold? We're gonna get to all that next and clean it. We cleaned some of this over here.
Okay.
And it's Friday. I'll be honest with you, haven't done the best job in this last week filming because we did that Give Me 5 store right at the beginning of the week. To be honest with you, made so much money off of that, we really haven't even gotten to the bins and done our other normal stuff because there's no need to. I sold every one of those Windows copies almost instantly when I posted them, so kind of gave me the headroom this week to just work on my grandmother's house, which has been of the utmost importance. So I'm very thankful for that $5 store, which we're going to go to right after this, but I wanted to show you some stuff here at the house that we got done. I filmed a little bit, so I'll show you some shots, but I didn't do my normal beautiful time-lapse stuff. First of all, the yard tools around this house were just all, some of them buried, laying in the backyard. Bought all new yard tools. I was going to buy one of those fancy wall rack units, but I spent $2-3 at the hardware store and it's perfect, and you can't really see them from the street or from the front yard, so that's my little shed. Now this front porch, when we got back and moved in here, was stacked with stuff. It had kind of become a little bit of an outdoor storage, and I've made it clear on previous videos that my grandmother lives in this big 1920s house but only lives in a little bit in the back because it's all she needs, and the rest of the room kind of became storage for my grandfather's hobbies and other stuff. So we've been getting rid of some of that stuff and we've been doing some other things, and the most fun we've had is buying stuff at some of these thrift stores, the $5 store, to make this house better. So one of the first things I can show you that we made upgrade-wise, $5 hose, baby, and it's awesome. I got all that, $5. And so we've been able to wash off the front of the house. I've washed this vinyl a couple times. That $5 store came in clutch because I've bought 2 for this house and I'm gonna buy 2 more this week for my brother's house. Pretty happy about that. The trash can though was $30. That was a bit of a frivolous expense, but if you don't know about these water hoses, big dump truck, if you don't know about these water hoses, can't really leave them in the sunlight. They're better put up. So I thought that little baby trash can would look good. I need to get one for around back, but like I said, $30, little frivolous, but I like it. I like the way it looks. I've been cleaning this vinyl off and scrubbing it, and it looks way better than it did out here, but it still needs more. It's got 20 years of dirt caked on it. The next thing to show you, let me preface this by saying that a lot of you watch this channel or have watched this channel in the past to kind of indulge in my collecting habits. And I've collected a lot of stuff over the course of making these videos. You can kind of see where I get it from here. My grandmother, my whole life, has collected milk glass, okay? My whole life, raised going to yard sales, my grandmother was looking for this. Well, she was looking for clothes to clothe me and my little brother. Most of our wardrobe as children when she raised us came from yard sales, which was awesome. But she always bought every milk glass that she saw, and almost everything here, there's more over there, this is only about half of it. The other half is actually in my grandmother's living room. This stuff was all boxed up and stored in here all so high in these boxes to the point where there's just a walkway through here. It's never really been on full display, and Hannah's been working really hard to get it stacked up. But that's not the crowning jewel. The crowning jewel is that my grandmother's pastor in the 1980s, knowing that she liked milk glass, gave her a milk glass chandelier, and it's been upstairs in a tote stored away since then. And there's been a light fixture my whole life hanging here with no light on it. So we installed a milk glass light fixture, a lamp, chandelier. And it's perfect. It's a perfect little centerpiece. So just imagine once we get done with more of this stuff, I'm gonna actually LED strip some of these cases and you'll see all this lit up. But I think that'll remain the crowning jewel. You can also kind of see, I don't know how well this is gonna translate on camera, slightly different color temperature. This one's gone out, lol, okay. I just didn't screw it in all the way. The bulbs I got in there are a little bit too big. But this has really, really been kind of a relief to be able to walk in this house now and have room, you know, room for activities. It's kind of been nuts. Now, on a couple weeks ago's worth of episodes, you saw us removing carpet and stuff. I don't really know where we left you last, but I do know at the $5 store, I bought this lamp, and there it is. It's a bit absurd, don't you think?
I mean, yeah.
But James and I toiled away quite difficultly to put that in. Because something you have to understand about this house, built in 1922 with no electricity. The electricity up here was put in back in the 80s. I think the electricity downstairs was in a little bit prior to that. And back then they ran extension cords up here. Real strange, but that's kind of how it went. So none of the rooms except for this one and that one downstairs have overhead lighting. And I think you can even see a bit of floor cut up there where someone cut that out to install the lighting down there, because this was all done in haste in the 80s. And I think the last thing to show you, besides this middle room being empty, old James has been sleeping in there all week. It's empty. We haven't taken the carpet out yet, though we will. And we also have a really large air conditioner unit in the window that has a 240 volt plug in it. And it should work, but it has been in there for a long time. If it works though, mathematically, BTU wise, it should cool this whole area in the summer, but we'll see. If it doesn't go that way, I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on an air conditioning unit. Last thing to show you, I think, as far as house upgrades go, we put in a floor here in the bathroom. So we've since the bathtub is straight from the 1920s, I guess, or it's been here forever. Big sink, new toilet. We got a laundry basket. It's a little bit of a mess because we're still working on it. We're not quite done putting the floor in because we had one last plumbing problem to fix that we just fixed. But it's good to go. Everything has running water. We're not able to take showers yet, but I keep saying that we're able to take weird baths. So you just kind of sit here and dump water on yourself. It's really the only way to go. But I have like $500 worth of stuff on the way from Amazon to convert that into a shower, basically. And what it is, it'll be cool. Make sure you subscribe, come back for next week's or the next week's episode. Because basically it's a replica of this, but it has a spout out the top. And I bought the tall one, because your boy's tall, because it was like 60 inches, right? Or something like that. And they're like 80 inches. So gonna have a big tall shower there. The expensive part about all that is though, is the shower curtains, because they make these cheap ones that are like 40 bucks that suck. And they make these $300 hula hoop looking ones that are awesome. It's a little spendy, but that bathtub will be a shower. We hadn't really done anything in the workshop other than move stuff out, but that's all stuff for next week's episode. Now let's go to the $5 store. What's it called? Give me a five?
Give me a five.
Give me a five. Let's go back there. You ready?
Let's do it!
I've been real interested to figure out how this is going to go on quarter day. I didn't know what to expect, but to be honest, there's 30-40% more people in line on quarter day than there was at open for restocking day. So I'm curious if it's the same people like us coming back. You know, they saw some things, they thought, oh, I'll come back for the cheap day, or if it's all new people, you know, the bottom feeders, the people that aren't here for resale, just the people that are here for the garbage.
Don't be rude calling people bottom feeders.
Some people just want the garbage
I think
off the
that's
bottom
you,
of
though.
off the bottom of the business. Absolutely me. Well, I'm both. I'm reselling for profit, and then I'm buying the garbage for me. Also, Thor's here with us this morning in line. Quick question, Mr. Thor. What'd you use to get your hair like that? is like the epitome of quarter day. That's what you need on quarter day. All right, let's see what $12 on quarter day gets us. First things for our antique mall, lots of stickers. We did stickers at our antique mall, stuff just like this, back in Phoenix, a lot. And we made pretty good money there. Haven't tried it here though. I'm pretty certain we're gonna have to charge a little less. I got $1.50 per sticker in Phoenix and made a killing. Probably gonna do 75 cents here. Back at the beginning of the week, there was a lot of these. I only found one this time, a quarter for a Squid Game mask. I bought up a bunch of hose parts. I could probably plug this up right now and get us a shower head for our clawfoot tub that we just showed you. Just for the time being, some messed up cleaning supplies. We saw a bunch of these on $5 day, not worth, but we bring home a lot of calculators. So next time I bring home one without a cover, which happens enough, we'll have it. Air valve caps for tires. Because actually, there's like 4 cars in my orbit right now that all are missing some. So I'm just gonna put brand new sets of plain black ones on all of them. A long USB cable, which we never have quite enough of for doing our podcasting and stuff. That's nice, man. For 25 cents, I spend 15 bucks on stuff like that all the time on Amazon. James found this one. It's a headphone hanger, and normally I don't put these up because I'm always gonna bust my knee on them, but maybe I'll remember to leave it up. It is a nice one. And then there's just tons of nonsense that I don't know if we should have bought or not, like cleaning stuff that we're just, and then more cables. This is an XLR cable. I have thousands of feet of XLR cables in this storage unit. I don't need more, but how can you leave behind a quarter XLR cable? You just can't do it. It's actually a Rubik's brand ball maze. I couldn't believe it. It's a quarter. Probably knockoff Littlest Pet Shop. What else did we get? I really don't know that there's anything just crazy important. A kickstand for a bike, because why not? Just bolts on. Paintbrush, which is so funny because we've had to paint a bunch of stuff on Granny's house since we got home, and we've paid a little bit too much for paintbrushes knowing they'd show up at the bins. This is what we really want to come home with. Of course, all the kids, all the nieces and nephews are into these pop-it things. You guys will have to let us know if your kids are too. But my nephews and nieces are so into it. And on Restocking Day, there had to be, what, millions of these in that store? And I only saw 2 or 3 and was only able to buy one. But I swore if I found a bin full of them on quarter day, I was gonna buy my nieces and nephews just like 100 of them each and just blow their minds at Christmas. But we got one, just better than nothing. Is there anything I'm missing that like we should definitely talk about? Really, the cables and stuff was probably the best for me. What else? A single Nintendo cable, but it's branded. You know, a lot of this stuff is Amazon returns and stuff, and I expected it to be like an off-brand one, but that was in that bin. Don't know why. And it's actually old. You can tell it's older. I didn't understand that one. Okay, fine of the day. 25 cents Blu-ray of Godfather, and it's in there. It's just a little crunchy on the box. Okay, whatever. But you guys let us know what you thought. Which was better, Restocking Day or quarter day? Which one would you rather go to? Comment below. Do you like quarter cleaning supplies or do you like $5 copies of Windows? I think both. I think, like I said, like I jokingly said, but was kind of serious on the way into the store, $5 days for work, 25-cent days for me. Does that make sense? That's it though, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Help us get to 20,000 subs. Let us know if you want to see more Amazon returns. I keep calling it that, I know. Not a whole lot of Amazon returns there, though there were some. But we're definitely gonna get into these Give Me 5 stores and some other stores just like it. And I'd like to know in the comments below before we get out of here, if you guys have any stores like this of a different name or of the same name in your area and how those go for you, because we're looking to do a little traveling on this side of the country also and to get into any more of these return type stores. Very excited about that. Do hit that subscribe button though, because we're about to get into some awesome home renovation, thrifting, decorations for the home. It's gonna be some good stuff coming up, so make sure you do. Now I gotta go play with this little munchkin right here. She's waiting for me. Peace out.